I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laxon.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello everyone and welcome to Rafael NADAL versus Casper RUUD. It is each player's last match in the round robin phase, and Casper RUUD is now serving at love 1. NADAL did get off to a love service game in that first game, so we'll play the game to love button for Rafa. So, guys, what are your predictions for this match? Who is going to win? Who do we think is going to win this one? Obviously, Casper RUUD is qualified for the semi-finals, and NADAL is eliminated, but it is an important match for NADAL, I think, to just get some form of momentum, any sort of win before next season. You know, it's his last match before next season, but yeah. Got Lamberto in. Come on, Rafa, let's get at least one win this week. Got Manoris in. Hello, everyone. I've been streaming this. It must be late. Yeah. It was a last-minute addition, but I'm in. And I'm streaming this one as well as the cheers. As well as the match later, Fritz versus Casper RUUD. No, Fritz versus Felix Auger-Aliassime, sorry. It's 30 on this game. He misses the first serve, Casper RUUD, and you gotta wonder, Casper RUUD, he's through to the semi-finals already. Will he kind of take his foot off the gas a little bit? Backhand to the forehand of RUUD. Backhand NADAL into the net. 40-30. Thanks, Bizan. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. to the chat. Really enjoyed your stream last night. It was really fun seeing that the comeback from Steph. And that is a nice hole to start for Casper RUUD. A hole to 30, and it is 1-0. I want Rafa, but I think RUUD, says Lamberto. Well, they played one match before, which was in, of course, the French Open final, where RUUD did get bageled in that final, I think. Did he get bageled? I think he got bageled. Let's check. RUUD and NADAL. I think it was a straight set win. I know it was painful for him. Get bageled in the last set? He did. 6-3, 6-3, 6 love. That's brutal. It's definitely different conditions, indoor hard courts, though. Definitely different conditions. Forehand of NADAL, the backhand slice of RUUD. Forehand NADAL, backhand of RUUD. Forehand NADAL, backhand slice of RUUD. Forehand NADAL, backhand of RUUD to the forehand of NADAL. Backhand of RUUD, forehand NADAL, forehand of RUUD. Back to the backhand of NADAL, backhand of RUUD into the nets. And long rally there, NADAL coming through it. And if NADAL is going to win this match, you got to feel like he's got to be good in the forehand. He's got to be targeting the backhand of RUUD. Just doesn't have to be full pelt into the backhand all the time, but he's got to stop RUUD hitting forehands and running around the backhand a lot. I'm not sure who's going to. I think NADAL, if it was normal hard court, NADAL would have the upper hand. But on the indoor hard courts, it's different, isn't it? It's different. I think NADAL's going to get a win, though, in this one. I think NADAL in 3 sets, in my prediction. I think he's going to get a consolation win, and he'll go into the exhibitions in over South America with RUUD with some confidence. I want RUUD, but I think NADAL, because RUUD never beat a top 3 player. That's fair enough. I mean, as a solid argument, I mean, even in these conditions, you can't argue with those facts there. That RUUD hasn't really stepped up to the plate against the best of the best as of yet. Here we go. NADAL serving a second serve at 30 love. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand NADAL. Forehand of RUUD. Gone long. He's pulled wide a little bit there. He just couldn't quite spin it back in. Got MJ in the chat. Welcome. We got Serjan in as well. And looks like NADAL's going to get himself a game to love. Second game to love in a row, potentially. That'd be big. That would be big. Here we go. Good serve. Good serve there from NADAL. And you got to say, NADAL's serve hasn't been that bad throughout the week. Other elements of his game lying him down. And there is another game to love, another unreturnable serve. And he goes 2-1 up in the first set here in Turin.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
It is a game to love for the Spaniard. Gigi asking, where's Lexi for this one? She loves them both. I don't know. Where are you, Lexi? What are we wrong though? Rafa, my favorite, along with Sinner. Vamos, Rafa says Yugoslav. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We go M saying Rafa, my everything. Vamos. We'll see how he does. Obviously, historically not the best in the indoor hard course, but you just want something here just to give him just a boost going into next season. Well, he doesn't need a boost. We've seen that last year at the exhibition in Dubai. He lost to Andy Murray. Doesn't affect him winning the Australian Open, you know? Doesn't need any boost whatsoever, really. But sure, if he wins here, it might kind of push him onwards to having confidence to play next year, maybe on the indoor hard courts. That's maybe what I'll say. First serve out there from Casper RUUD. And please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. I'd love to get to 100 likes on the stream. I know it's a dead rubber, but it is Nadal playing. Backhand to the backhand of RUUD. Forehand Nadal, just not quite hitting that forehand with the same conviction as he normally does. And it is 30 love. Here we go. Casper RUUD. Let first serve. Rafa doesn't want to finish the year with 5 losses. That's completely true. Yeah. Nice serve out wide. And the forehand. Rafa on the run. Forehand to RUUD now. To the backhand of Rafa. It's way long. He's just not taking control of his ground strokes. I mean, you hardly ever see this amount of unforced errors from Rafa. Just like these loose ground strokes. Just they're not even attacking balls from RUUD. Just kind of signs that it's not quite 100%. Second serve here at 40 love. Backhand of Rafa. Good serve from RUUD, and it is a game to love. Back-to-back games to love. 2-all now. Casper RUUD holds serve. It's even in the first set.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Game to love for Casper RUUD. And it is, yeah, not a bad start on serve for Nadal. Back-to-back games to love, but he'll be hoping to just keep it up. Obviously, he's lost both his matches against Fritz and Felix, but in both opening sets, didn't look bad, really. Didn't look that bad when it came to serving. So 1 or 2 loose service games. It's not like he's lost his serve whatsoever. Here we go. First serve to the backhand of RUUD. Backhand Nadal. Forehand of RUUD to the backhand of Nadal. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Nadal. Oh, good forehand. RUUD's fired back. Oh, what a response from RUUD there. And I thought that was going to be the winning blow from Nadal. But RUUD kept his composure, kept his balance of the forehand in behind. Put it back in the corner. Nadal couldn't respond. Makes that unforced error into the net off the forehand. 50-0. No game to love this time. First point dropped on serve this set for Rafa. Here we go, 50-0. Got Peaches in the chat. Good morning. There we go. On return serve. I think there's an ace there. Maybe first or second ace of the match. There you go, 30-15. Better from Rafa. What we've been seeing throughout this first few service games. Gary in the chat. Hey, David, and all the familiar faces in the chat. As of yet, I have no live stream of the match, so I'll fly blind with you. I'm intrigued by this match for so many reasons. Yeah, it's an interesting match, even though it's a dead rubber, because it's the first of quite a few matches we'll see over this next month. They'll be playing all over South America together in various exhibitions. It's interesting. And I wonder how many of those exhibitions we covered on this channel. Obviously, it's a tennis break, but it's tennis off season, but it doesn't seem like it with all the tennis played in exhibitions. It's still, the tennis never ends. Just wide of the tee there from Rafa on the first serve. 40-15 second serve. Got Pizza in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Second serve for Rafa at 40-15. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa. Another loose forehand, but a good return from RUUD. Yes, he's putting the pressure on. He's not letting Rafa stand still and hit ground strokes, which is important to do. You cannot give Rafa just a standing forehand. I mean, he will punish you. He's making Rafa move a little bit. And another error comes off that forehand. It's the third or fourth last couple games. It's not great. There's a winner, though. Found a winner. Not as easy a hold, but it is a hold nonetheless. He goes 3-2 ahead on serve, Rafael NADAL. I heard a lot of people on Instagram and various places complaining about how this match wasn't the night match. And I mean, I don't know. Realistically, it's a dead rubber, isn't it? It is a dead rubber. So I don't think it's deserving of being a night match when you got a decider, like a literal decider in Fritz Felix. I know Fritz Felix doesn't have the names of Nadal, but that one is more relevant to tennis, you know? I guess it's a rarity in tennis that you see the bigger match take precedent over the bigger name. Because you normally see all the big names, regardless of how they are in form or age, get the big courts. I think it is deserved. The deciding match to get to the semifinals gets the Showtime nighttime court. I think that's fair. Don't know what you guys' opinions are. We got Liam in the chat. Sue. Nadal, not Nadal. Ronaldo, a fellow Madridista, with that interview. Very interesting interview. Nadal really, not Nadal, Ronaldo showing his true colors. He's just strange man, isn't he? Very, very strange man. And I'm sure, Liam, you're relieved that he didn't go to Chelsea in the summer. I mean, I'm sure you're relieved. I know Chelsea has made a whole host of terrible signings that you've talked about on the Liquidator podcast. Please like and subscribe to that. People go there, watch the streams. But yeah, he's just having an awful old time this season, isn't he? Forehand to forehand. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand of Rafa is just way wide. That wasn't even close. That was a beginning of his doubles. That was outer line of the tram lines. That is shocking. Here we go. 15 love RUUD. They might come in the winter. Oh gosh. But we'll see. Maybe if he has a good World Cup, then everything will change, you know? Forehand of Rafa. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand of Rafa. Backhand of RUUD. Is way long. 50-0. And you gotta think, how much is RUUD willing to put into this kind of match? One in which it doesn't mean anything for him. I guess he doesn't want Rafa to. It's a match nonetheless. It's a match in his head-to-head, and if he wins it, I mean, first top 3 win, right? Good volley. Oh, he's messed up that one though. Oh gosh, that's not good. That's not good from Casper RUUD. He's never been known as a great net player, but I thought this volley was all right. Nadal just got a chance to get it back up, and then RUUD had basically a backhand put away, just messed up completely. That is really odd from RUUD. And Rafa seeking a chance here. The forehand of RUUD though is way too good off the first serve. I mean, we've seen that his serve has really improved, Casper RUUD, and the serve and forehand all year have been doing incredible damage. I guess so, Peter. Yeah. He has that set lost against Fritz. There we go. Great again from RUUD. Back-to-back points in which he's hit winners off the serve and the forehand. And yeah, he's gone 40-30 up. So if RUUD, if he wins his match straight sets, he's pretty much guaranteed. Well, he's guaranteed first. If he loses his match straight sets, it could be a different complexion to the group. Then Felix or Fritz could leapfrog him, I guess. Interesting. I guess that is an element, but it's not a very great. I mean, it's he's still through, regardless. You know, it's not too big of a motivation. I think. Yugoslav saying, "No, I'm sad. Rafa's a big fighter and a legend. I don't want him to draw him down. I want more epic match with my favorite Novak. They're the biggest rivals in history." So you're rooting for Rafa to keep up his health to then continue the great matches they have. Good forehand from Rafa. He's going to take on a big overhead here. And we're just still on this point. Oh, good overhead again from Rafa. I mean, you had to win that point about 3-4 times there. You got there in the end. That's funny. Good defense by RUUD, you got to say. And a great off smash there. Great off smash. RUUD's a 2-time Grand Slam finalist. He doesn't get enough respect in his name. It's true. People in this chat and people around the internet will say, "Oh, lucky draw. Oh, Casper RUUD, scam artist. He shouldn't be world number 2. He should be outside the rankings." I mean, people have a set kind of image like, "Oh, these people should be in these rankings, whatever." Look at the results. You know, look at the results. 2-time Grand Slam finalist. And you're saying he doesn't deserve to be where he is. I mean, come on. You know? And he's shown it this week as well. Beating Felix and Fritz. These are 2 top 10 opponents on indoor hard courts. Obviously, because they're here, but they're really not easy to play. And he's a clay merchant or whatever. He's beating these indoor hardcourt people that he had a really bad indoor hardcourt swing. That's fair enough, Manoris. I understand that. Good volley. And oh! No way! Casper RUUD's returned the slice. with the ridiculous slice of his own. What? Look at this again. The volley here, the slice volley, and then RUUD slices back. Cross court, reminiscent of the Rublev point yesterday. And Rafa can only applaud. That is going in the highlight reels. Is it going to be on Tennis TV, bro? That's what I'm going to say. So good. What a slice from RUUD. But that one's long, that backhand. And that is the Jekyll and Hyde of his backhand. I mean, it can be really good. And we saw that in the US Open. His backhand really improved, Casper RUUD. It's just still his weaker wing, though, isn't it? There we go. Another return long. Easier hold there for Rafa. He's not faced a break point yet on serve. Neither man has. And he goes 4-3 ahead in this first set. Fair play. I mean, other than the amazing slice from RUUD, Rafa in control again on serve. And just going through the motions on serve. He's not even struggling whatsoever, you'd say. He put that slice behind him very quickly, didn't he? I don't think you understand, Yugoslav. So the guy is talking about Nadal with steroids. It's nothing towards RUUD or get served from Nadal yet again. And he is just 2 games away from the first set. If he breaks here and serves it out, we'll see here what Casper can do at 3-4. If he holds here, it's the furthest he'll get in a set yet playing against Nadal. Lost the final in Roland Garros 6-3, 6-3, 6-love. This would be a step in the right direction. He's missed the first serve. Second serve here. The backhand of Rafa. That's way long. Way long. 15-love, Casper RUUD. Yes, fair enough. That is fair enough. I'm sure Rafa will be just wanting any form of form going into just does not want 5 losses in a row. He can bounce back from 5 losses in a row, I'm sure, but he doesn't want to put himself in that position, does he? He wants to just get something back again. That's long from RUUD. He's just looking a bit nervy, missing serves, missing ground strokes. It wasn't about different opinions, Arthur. Welcome, Arthur, by the way. It was about people making dangerous accusations about the Nadal and steroids. RUUD is the Pegula of the ATP. Maybe. I think Pegula is it's interesting. Because Pegula definitely won less titles than RUUD. And also been in less major finals. Other than she's been in a couple Masters finals. Ooh, Good backhand there from RUUD. You saw Nadal coming in, and he did put it at him. You always say he doesn't have a big personality, he doesn't bring anything exciting, which is annoying. His tennis is doing all the talking. As long as he plays well, it doesn't matter if he isn't emotive on court. And I've listened to RUUD interviews. He is fun to listen to. Here we go. Second serve for Casper RUUD. Forehand of Rafa. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand of Rafa. Ooh, must have been on the baseline there from Rafa. Great depth. And it is 40-30. People will just hate because people like to put anyone down that has success. You know? Here we go. Oh. Bullets of a serve out wide from Casper RUUD, and he gets to 4-all. It is the business end of the first set now. Who is going to win from here? Who is going to win this first set? Let me know, people. Who is going to win the first set? Will Rafael NADAL hold serve and then break? Will RUUD hold, break and then hold? I mean, Nadal's been looking the more solid when it comes to serving. But we'll see here. Is the pressure on at this point, isn't it? Even though it was a dead rubber, he misses the first serve. He does miss the first serve. Second serve now at 4-all. Forehand of Rafa is long. And he just doesn't quite catch hold of that one. Gary's saying these two players are flying to South America to play exhibitions matches next week. Isn't that right? If so, ironic they meet today. It's a somewhat meaningless match. There's a few exhibitions, including this one, over the next month, eh? It is a very drastic change, isn't it? Indoor hard courts to clay over a month or whatever. I mean, indoor hard courts to clay and then to hard court when, of course, Nadal will be playing in the Australian Open. It's a very drastic little swing in terms of surfaces. Obviously, people can suffer injuries with the surface changes. First serve missed way wide there. Let's keep it nice in the chat nature, please. And Casper is a winner off the forehand. 15-30. And Rafa, for the first time really, has a bit of pressure on serve. We got Rowdy in. Thank you very much for the donation. 2023 Australian Open men's update fixture odds. Norway is the favorite. I think. Wait, is that what that means? I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's what it means. Closer to. Yeah, the wider odds are the Zverev. That's interesting, having Rune above Tsitsipas and Felix in the odds. Also, Sinner that high is very interesting. I'm not sure if I'd have Sinner as high as... Sinner and Kyrgios above Tsitsipas and Felix is interesting. Very interesting. Who's betting on Sinner to win the Australian Open? You know? That's my question. And good forehand there from Rafa. He gets the unforced error from Casper and Rowdy. You have 2 buttons. Which buttons do you want, my friend? Thank you very much for the donation. 2 buttons of your choosing. What do you want? Good return. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of RUUD on the... Oh, bad forehand from Rafa. He's not looking good. He's the right smile there. That was a really not good forehand. He had to create the power off the forehand there. Just couldn't do it. That's a normal gimme for Rafa. He's just not finding over these last few matches. And it is break point. The first break point of the match to Casper RUUD. First break point, and there's the volley. Forehand of RUUD. Oh, he had the chance. It's a good volley from Rafa, very deep. And RUUD just couldn't quite steer that forehand in off the back foot. It was difficult. You'd back him to do it normally off the forehand. He's got a very versatile forehand, Casper RUUD. And Rowdy has picked the options, Iga and Rune. Okay. Thank you very much. Forehand of Rafa to the backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa, forehand of RUUD. Backhand of Rafa, forehand of RUUD. Can you get it in? Forehand of Rafa, loopy to the forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa, backhand of RUUD. Has he made it? He's made the backhand. What a backhand from Casper RUUD. And he wouldn't have made that earlier in the year. He would not have made that earlier in the year. The backhand has done a complete 180 in terms of, I mean, not complete 180, but it's definitely improved. You would not have made that shot before. He had a way worse technique, way less consistent on the ball, and it is a second break point for Casper RUUD. Only break points in the match coming in this game. Here we go. Breakpoint RUUD. Forehand block return is long. And Nadal does fist pump as he saves the second breakpoint. Rafa's timing definitely off, but he'll get there. Yeah, it's definitely not at tip-top shape at this point in the year. And that's been a regular kind of thing for Nadal. He's never quite adapted to the indoor hard courts as well as basically every surface. Left first serve at deuce. He saved 2 break points. He'd love to get out of this game. But he's going to have to hit some great ground strokes to get him out there. Here we go. Deuce, first serve off the left. Big point here. Big point. Oh, huge ace out wide. Huge ace out wide. And thanks again, Rowdy. You didn't need to do that. Oh my gosh, thank you. With some more odds, with RUUD being the next favorite after Zverev, he might not even be there. Berrettini team. T for Rublev Fritz. That's very low for Rublev and Fritz. Good serve, Rafa, and he holds serve. Vamos! He holds serve. He gets through the game, saves 2 break points, and he's 5-4 ahead. Vamos!
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
And thank you, Rowdy, for the additional $5. That means you get another button. I will play your first of 3 buttons now. Iga Świątek. Now, thank you very much, Rowdy.
Iga Świątek.
Let's go!
The bakery be opening. when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm eager when I meet ya. I'ma beat ya, gonna beat ya. I'm eager, gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
I don't think it's that bad of a. I think RUUD was a bit nervous taking those breakpoint chances. I do agree a bit. I don't think it's too harsh from Spencer. And Max, I did time you out for the all caps. Not really needed. So when you come back, please don't do all caps. That'd be great. Thank you. RUUD serving at 4-5 now. First serves into the net. That's a bad return from Rafa. Second serve, backhand return to the net. He normally hits basically every return in. Seeing him miss a second serve return is just surprising to the head, to the brain, to everything, you know? Backhand, the backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of RUUD. That's long. Couple backhand errors now in this game. Both players not looking amazing. It's 50-0 in this game. Iga Swiatek. Good ace there from RUUD. Down the tee. Nadal didn't guess right. RUUD now has a 30-15 lead. Got 110 people watching the stream. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. I'd love to get to 100 likes. That'd be amazing. Thank you. Forehand of RUUD. Oh, great. Forehand in behind Rafa. That inside-out forehand for RUUD's been working all year. Works again for the Norwegian. Capricorn in the chat. Well, hello there, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Got 34 likes on the stream already. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. I'd love to get to 100 likes. 110 people watching the stream. If everyone hits the like button, we get to 100 likes pretty quickly. RUUD now has 2 game points to get to 5-all in this first set. Get to a second business end. Backhand slice of Rafa. Forehand of RUUD. Rafa on the run of the forehand is a bit loopy. That's a wild forehand from RUUD. I mean, who knows what that was? 40-30. Backhand slice of Rafa. He goes long, and Casper gets to the second business end. It is 5-all in this first set. Business end number 2. In addition to dishing out 23 bagels and 19 breadsticks in 2022, Iga also won 29 sets by a 6-2 margin. It means in a 67-9 season record, she won 71 sets by 6-2 or better. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, isn't it? Isn't that stupid? And thanks again to Rowdy for your donations. Here is the Holgeruna button. That first serve is wide. 15-love Rafa, second serve. Second serve for Rafa here at 15-love. Oh, RUUD just completely guessed wrong there. Rafa's serve was not even close to being near any lines. That was just kind of right middle of the service box. I mean, wow. RUUD just completely guessed wrong. Bad ace there for him to concede. You gotta say, you got GG saying, let's get to 100 likes. Come on, guys. Oh, good volley. Great serve and volley play from Rafa. And there's one thing you gotta say, he's been serving well all tournament, regardless of the results. And we saw how good the serve can be showing open this year. I'd love to see how we can do this next year. I mean, with the serve and how well he can shorten points nowadays, will definitely be interesting to see. First serve out there at 40 love. Babyface assassin, says Rowdy. Yeah, he is one hell of a player, his Hogaruna. That forehand's long from Rafael NADAL. He doesn't get the game to love, but it's 40-15. Still 2 more game points. Should get this one sealed and guarantee himself a tiebreak. And Rowdy, have you got any other choices for buttons? A third button with your extra donation is in order if you want to redeem it. 40-15. That serve is good. The RUUD return goes long, and it is another easy service hold. I mean, Rafa's had quite a few in this game, in this match. And again, RUUD just can't quite do much on return. He will serve now at 5-6. Good from Rafa there again.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
And Minoru's asking who's covering the next match. I'm covering the Fritz Felix match later today. So please stay tuned for that one. It's going to be a great match to see who will get to the semifinals in Turin. I mean, all the marbles in that one. And we got Rowdy requesting his third button, Yannick Sinner. That'll be coming up. We have Danishes too. In can't speak for Ben and GG down south, but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be hyped for that one. Stay tuned. I mean, that's gonna be full just everything into that match because it's the biggest match of the year for both players. I think it might be. I mean, maybe not. It's tough to say. I think for Felix, definitely. I think for Taylor Fritz, it's a tie between this and the Masters final. Bro, I gave you a timeout for the all caps before. Don't make me do it again. I don't know what you're doing. Forehand of RUUD. Oh my gosh, another error. And this is not a great end to the second set if he gets broken here. It's back-to-back forehand errors that are just rally ball errors. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Listen to Rowdy. And there's a backhand there. Oh my gosh. 3 set points. What the heck? What is going on? I mean, awful errors from RUUD. Back-to-back-to-back errors. These are rally ball errors. I mean, what is this game? And there's the first serve, long. Second serve here, love 40. This is Nadal's to lose now this match. I mean, this set, sorry. Forehand of RUUD, backhand Nadal. Forehand of RUUD. Forehand Nadal. Backhand slice of RUUD. Forehand Nadal puts away. And he takes the first set. What an awful game for Casper RUUD, but Rafael Nadal does take advantage. He got the returns back. And he takes the first set 7-5. Vamos, Rafa.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the first break does go to Rafa, and you can't say he didn't deserve it. He was positive winners to unforced errors there. Let me look at the stats. 14 winners to 10 unforced errors for Rafa, 10 winners to 13 unforced errors for RUUD. And he cleaned up on those errors at the last stage of the first set. You got to say, he was making some strange backhand errors before off the returns and everything. He just kind of got the ball back in play. That's all you can do, really. And Casper RUUD, I mean, what a collapse. What a collapse at 5-6. I mean, that was not very good. And that is a man that I don't think he really is too caring about this match. I mean, that was really not great from Casper RUUD, you got to say. All right, Max. Cheers. Goodbye. Yeah, it was just that's all it can be sometimes. These small margins, when the big players face off, you cannot just have a loose service game like that. You know? It's just not gonna fly, is it? Got compliment king. Vamos, Rafa. And Ems. David, play that button. Yeah. The Rafa Nadal button. I'll play another button now for you, Rowdy. Thank you very much for your donation. Yannick Sinner now. Also for you, Ems, as well. I might play it twice because I didn't get to play it the other day.
Yannick Sinner. Yannick Sinner.
Now for you, Ems, for the other day. I'm sorry. I couldn't get it in time.
Yannick Sinner. Yannick Sinner.
There it is. They're showing Djokovic doing some stretches with his coach. And Nadal is going to serve first in the second set. I mean, you got to think Casper RUUD. I mean, what went on there? Last stages of the first set. What happened to Casper RUUD? He forgets to put the ball in the court there for a minute there. He just seemed to be had no idea what was going on. So strange. What RUUD can do now, he's got to just bounce back as soon as possible. Oh, ace out wide from Rafa. Serving so well. 7th ace of the match there. Dinner. Dinner. My favorite tennis player. Another good serve out wide. Comes in off it as well. RUUD gets nowhere near the return. 30 love Rafael NADAL. 2 unreturned serves. And his serve has really been good this week. His first set he's won all week as well. NADAL in Turin. So well done to the man from España. Forehand there. Oh, wow. He is hitting the ball well now. He's got confidence back in his game. That's a great forehand into the corner. 40 love. And 2 powerful serves. And there's the huge forehand there. Something which we saw hit a lot of errors in the early stages of the first set. But now he's looking way better. Oh, the confidence from Rafa. There's the backhand high volley. And he struts to his chair. The game to love to back up the break at the last stage of the first set. He is on a bit of momentum here. Is that 8 points in a row? Might be. It might be 8, 9, 10 points in a row for Rafael NADAL. What a start to the second set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Something. Excuse me. Rafa, no, not good. I don't speak Spanish that well. Here we go. 15 love RUUD. Got Frosides as well. Welcome to the chat. I know that serve was out, but what a return from Rafa on the stretch there, just completely zooming through that return off the forehand. Backhand of Rafa. Clips the net. Ah, it's so unlucky. Oh, RUUD. He combats the lock with a great volley there. Great recovery off the net cord. The speed to get up to it. That Rafa return hit the net and just dribbled over. RUUD just had to bunt it back. He bunted it back deep, and that was what was important there. He really did well there under the circumstances, Casper RUUD. And he goes 30 love up. This is the first serve there, though. 30 love, second serve. You don't beat me, no? You don't. When we play professional, you don't beat me. I give you spot in my academy. You don't beat me in tour. We have a deal. Ooh, backhand just wide there from Casper. 30-15. Forehand of Rafa into the net. Good serve there out wide. Getting Rafa on the stretch. 40-15. Left first serve for Casper RUUD. Forehand of Nadal does go long, and a pretty simple hold there for Casper RUUD all in all. Yes to 1-0 in the second set. Let's have your predictions, guys. Who's going to win the second set? Is Rafa going to get his first win in straight sets, or will Casper RUUD fight back and take us to a decider? What do you guys think? What do we think is going to happen? Nadal serving at 1-0. I did say Nadal in 3 sets, so I'm going to stick with that. Casper RUUD, I think 6-4 Casper RUUD in my prediction, but we'll see. We will see. Hope Rafa wins this set. We got Ghibli in. It's hard to interpret much from a dead rubber in tennis. I think it's fair to say RUUD's backhand to Rafa forehand matchup won't always be a complete dominator for Rafa, off clay at least. I think it will be a complete dominator most of the time, if I'm being honest. RUUD's backhand just doesn't hold up to Rafa's forehand. I guess it's about whether if he loses this match, there's a chance Fritz or Felix could be above him in terms of stuff. I think so. Forehand of Rafa to the backhand of RUUD into the net. Backhand of RUUD just not quite making the grade against Nadal. Something a lot of people would have predicted probably before the match. Definitely when they looked at the groups beforehand, they're like, oh, well, Nadal's forehand, RUUD's backhand, that's not a great combination. Didn't hurt Andy Murray in 2012 MJ. 11 Grand Slam finals. Forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of RUUD on the defense. Forehand of Rafa. Oh, he's bananas that in. Oh. And back-to-back love holds for the Spaniard. He goes 2-1 up on serve. Wow. Amazing, amazing again from Nadal. He never ceases to amaze, eh? And he goes 2-1 up. Amazing.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Is another love hold for Rafa. We got Jean in the chat. No wonder I like to sleep to this match. Got exactly like I suspected. Ben's saying, will Rafa play the United Cup? Team Spain with Rafa, Alcaraz, Badosa, Muguruza would be insane. Well, maybe not as insane. Muguruza, not exactly the best player on form right now. But maybe Sarah Cerebus Tormo instead of Muguruza. Who knows? I get what you mean. Yeah, I think it would definitely be a step for Alcaraz to play the United Cup, as well as, I mean, just so near after injury, you know. We'll see. We will see. What did Rafa mean at this point? Nothing for him in terms of this tournament, but in terms of keeping him. Oh, for him it doesn't mean much, but for RUUD, he has a chance of finishing second in the group if he loses today. Backhand of Rafa, forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa, backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa, backhand of RUUD. Rafa backhand, he's playing well now. And he's looking more and more scary. A confident Rafa. You don't want to play a confident Rafa. He's got that first set under his belt and he's looking a lot better now. You gotta say. Got Happy Mind in the chat. Who's not playing seriously against Rafa as he's already in semis. To Rafa, this win is more than meaningless if he eventually wins tonight. Well, he could finish seconds. Could finish seconds, I think. He could finish seconds. Backhand to the forehand of RUUD. Backhand Nadal. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand Nadal. Forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Nadal. The backhand of RUUD. Oh, good backhand. Now forehand surely puts it away. Down the middle. Solid from RUUD there. The backhand doing the damage. And he goes 30-15 up in this game. Good stuff. Good stuff. Much, much better from RUUD in that point. Ah, okay. Never mind, Ghibli. I'm sorry. Yeah, so he is first. I didn't know head-to-head was the first decider between people. $40-15 up. RUUD goes, and he's looking to get another hold. Keep himself in this match. Keep Rafa at bay at this point, right? First serve into the net. Yeah, Nadal loves spin. Big fan of spin. There's the return long from Rafa. And RUUD does get the 2-all in the second set. He's staying in it, even though Rafa's playing much, much better tennis. Staying in it. I'm sure RUUD would like the first top 3 win though, wouldn't he? Still be a big win regardless. If he was to get it, if he was to come from a set down. So I think RUUD should feel motivated enough, you know? Doesn't want to give Rafa anything in terms of... I think RUUD could play Rafa quite a few more times over the next year, including the exhibitions, the clay courts. They're obviously going to meet at least once or twice in the clay courts in big matches, you know? Obviously, as two of the best clay courts in the world. So, I don't think it is wise if he throws in the towel here. It's another ace. RUUD not looking great on return nowadays. Rafa serving well. Here we go. Rafa serving at 30-love. Another ace again before. Now the return goes back in. Forehand of Rafa, though, is in the corner. Return way too short. Rafa pounces on it. It's another 40-love lead. Could he get his 3rd consecutive game to love? Yeah, he doesn't want to give Rafa as a major... RUUD's thinking, and he's seen that he has been a contender in all the slams. Rafa's also a contender in all the slams. He doesn't want to give Rafa any sort of momentum, just any good feeling at all. It's not helping the way Rafa's serving right now. It's another game to love. And RUUD will be just trying to stay with him at this point. Because he's increasing his level as this match goes on. Rafa Nadal gets a third consecutive game to love.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable. It is the game to love for Rafa for the third consecutive game in the second set. He's really just having a great time out there, isn't he? We got Jared in the chat. Welcome. And as usual, with the in-depth Rowdy again. What on earth? Okay, but I'll read Jared's first here. I would fix ATP Finals by doing a top 16 player single elimination tournament. Or you could go do group play to decide player seeding. Then do single elimination 8-player tournament. That in that way. So what do you mean? Every match would mean something. Like these somewhat meaningless group stage matches when both players already know their fate. But that's the ATP Finals is all about round robin, isn't it? I mean, I don't mind round robin. I don't mind it. Good forehand from Rafa. Oh my gosh, the backhand, the forehand working in tandem right now. There's the first point against his serve once again, just like in the last game. Did hold the 15 there. As Rafa is your player, you should cheer for Rafa. So that's like a draw of 16, right? It's just... But I like the fact it's not a normal tournament, though. It's different. That's what the ATP Finals is all about. That is different. I like the fact that you can lose and still have a chance in the tournament. And you see revenge matches like Zverev 2018, where he gets beaten by Djokovic, then beats him in the final because he finished second in the group and they faced again in the final. I don't know. Got Rowdy again with the donation. Thank you very much. No chance Rafa retires prior to the 2024 Olympics being held at Roland Garros. Winning his third career gold medal on Philippe Chatrier would be storybook. It would be. It definitely would be. But I think it's up to him what he wants to do physically. Another forehand error there from Rafa. He gets the first point in these games, but he's not quite pouncing on them after that. That would be complete fairy tale stuff. That's what a lot of people said, including myself, in terms of when Rafa's going to retire or when. I mean, I'm sure that'd be perfect for him, but he's going to hope to get there for sure. He's going to hope to get there. We'll see. Here we go. 40-15 RUUD once again. Just like in that last game. Nadal wins the first point. RUUD takes a 40-15 lead, and then it's interesting patterns. 400 Rafa to 400 RUUD. 400 Rafa, backhand of RUUD. 400 Rafa, down the line's a winner. That's huge from Rafa there. And RUUD doesn't come out of the game with a hold of 15 like the last game. Has to fight a little bit longer here. 40-30. Still another game point, though. The forehand has been better for Rafa than it has been for RUUD, that's for sure. Just showing that insights, forehand quality. He's got a forehand that's 1.6 better than RUUD's. 400 Rafa to the backhand of RUUD. 400 Rafa, pinning him behind the court here. Forehand Rafa runs around the backhand. Ruud on the run. Gives forehand. Oh, another smash for Rafa. He puts it away. And it was love 15. Then it became 40-15. And now it's deuce. It looks like Rafa is finding form on return here. That is what Novak's missing, is that gold medal. Oh, what a volley! Casper Ruud! What a volley! What a volley off the one-handed backhand volley there of, oh my gosh, the serve and volley. But he made the volley from outside, like using the tram lines with that volley. Just dropped it cross court. That's brilliant. Advantage Ruud. Nadal can only applaud. Backhand. Forehand Rafa. Backhand Ruud. Forehand Rafa. Backhand Ruud. Backhand Rafa. And good hold there from Casper Ruud. He digs in. And it is 3-all now in this second set. That's a big hold. Big, big hold. And the volley was superb from Casper Ruud there. He withstands the pressure of the Spaniard and he goes to 3-all. Again, even in this second set. Not sure it's quite button worthy. That volley was really close to being button worthy. Huge volley there at deuce. Nadal hasn't dropped a point on serve yet. Will he drop one now? Here we go, 3-all. Big service game here after the huge hold there from Ruud. On the ropes a little bit. Stepped up to the plate. What a forehand on the back foot there from Rafa. Now another forehand. And just can't get the backhand slice in, Casper Ruud. Nadal is just ruling with that forehand. $200 points. Whoever wins this match is 200 points. Huh. So if for one win in the finals, you get 200 points. That's pretty big, isn't it? So with one win in round robin phase, people like Rublev, etc., already basically won a 250. That's pretty decent. Forehand of Nadal, and Ruud just can't get that forehand over the high part of the net. $30 Rafael Nadal. He's not dropped a point on serve in this set. And in the second set, baseline points is won 10-4. That is very dominant from Rafa. Very, very dominant. He's looking so much better than his last two games, last two matches. The way he's serving. Gary saying, Jared, I see your feeling about meaningless matches. For me, I like round robin for the year-end event. In round robin situation, will produce matches that don't count. I do get your point. I still think, yeah, these matches are still big for morale. And the fact you can say, oh, I mean, you can, for next year, if you've qualified this year, you want to qualify next year, just to get your first win under the belt, you know, can be huge for your confidence. Double fault there from Rafa. And the first point against serve there. 40-15. Rowdy saying Rafa's 112-3 French Open, losing to Soderling 2009, Djokovic in Soderling 2009, Djokovic 2015. and or 2016, and Djokovic 2021, I think. If he finishes 126-3, he'll have won 2 more French Opens. That'd be ridiculous. If he was to win 2 more French Opens, I mean, what can you say, right? Oh! Oh, he's adjusted well there, Nadal, but he's unlucky. The net cord really got into Nadal there. Really went into the body. What can he do? What can he do? 2016, 2021. The 2015, I think he I thought it was 2015 because I remember because Djokovic, like the one time he beats Nadal, he doesn't win the tournament, you know? And 2016, I don't think he was there. I'm pretty sure. Or he withdrew mid-tournament. 40-30 here. Oh, good volley deep. Rafa holds serve. First service game in which he's dropped points in this set, but it doesn't matter. He goes 4-3 ahead, and he's 2 games away from his first win in these ATP Finals for, don't know how long. It's been a few years since he's won a match here. Since he's played here whatsoever, you know? Let's see. Nadal career statistics. Performance timelines. ATP Finals. Hasn't played here since 2020, which he made the semifinals. So it's been a little bit, hasn't it? Has been a little bit. Pulled out in 2016, okay. A third round. Withdrew due to beat Groth and then Bagnus before withdrawing against Granollers. Played singles. Funnily enough, you got a second round here in that 2016 French Open. Mahou Granollers. That is the battle of the singles players there, of the doubles players in the second round of the French Open. What a story, eh? Wonder if a double elimination tourney format might work for ATP Finals. What do you mean? Yeah, it would be a big win for Rafa. Would be, regardless of the fact it's a dead rubber for him. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Nadal clips the net. Backhand of Nadal. Backhand slice of RUUD. Forehand Nadal. Backhand of RUUD. Back to the forehand of Nadal. Backhand RUUD down the line to the backhand of Nadal, which is long. RUUD was wrong-footed, but Nadal missed it anyways. 15-love. Big service game here at 3-4. Big service game. Needs to hold serve, does he? Doesn't he? RUUD. I mean, Nadal is just constantly up the level. Oh, big forehand. That's better. That's what we saw in the first set. Those winners off the first serve +1. Putting the forehand in the corner, inside out. Huge. Huge. I don't know if I like bronze medal matches. I mean, I just think it's so odd for players. I know they play ATP Finals and they can lose and still win the tournament, but if you lose in the semifinals and can still win a medal, it's just kind of like most people are already mentally checked out of the tournament at that point, right? I know it's the Olympics and you gotta have a bronze medal, but it's still odd, isn't it? For the players mentally to deal with, do you think? Backhand and Nadal. Oh my gosh, he's just peppering the forehand of RUUD. Now backhand of RUUD. 4-1 drop shot, Nadal. Oh, what a drop shot! Nadal did so good in that point. He really put it on RUUD. Huge forehand, just putting him side to side. Then the drop shot. And RUUD is like 3 meters behind the baseline. Doesn't even try and get that one. Games of love stopped by Nadal, but it's still 40-15. Who was favorite in the betting odds before this match? It's a bit, I don't know. Good volley, but now the forehands. Oh, Casper RUUD. Good, put away. He was awake of the net. He saw Nadal's forehand make the passing shot, and he was there to pick it off. He saw it could really only go down the line. He put it away deep for the winner. 4-all, business end of the second set and potentially the match. Big. So what do we think? 4-all. Who is going to win the match from this point? Or the set, potentially? Nadal did serve here at 4-all. Had to save break points in the last set. There's an ace. There is an ace. So winners keep on playing. You have a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. Winners keep playing other winners. If they lose, they drop down to the loser's bracket. The winners loser's bracket eventually play in the final. The winner's top bracket. I don't know. Doesn't seem very tennis to me. Seems a bit strange. I don't. That's not really a. It would definitely have to be talked about with the players. I mean, that just seems very not tennis-like in my head immediately. And Rafa here at 30 love up. I think he's dropped a opponent on first serve thus far in this set. There is another ace down the tee. Looking to get a game to love yet again. Another game to love. Three, it could be 4 or 5 games to love in service games this set. Another ace on the tee. Another one. Rafa is serving so well. And you look at the serving stats. 92% first serve points won. 61% second serve points won. Save both break points. Rafa is on form today serving. And he really is deserving to be a game away from victory here. Rafa Nadal. Another game to love for the Spaniard.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal!
Unbelievable.
Michael's saying, I really hope RUUD wins, to be honest. Got a lot to do to win, though. Hold serve, then potentially break, and then hold serve. I mean, he can hold at this point in the last set. See if he can do it again in this set. Casper serving at 4-5 after the sit down. Yeah, he's looking a bit doubtful. You're right, Michael. Nadal has been the better. Seen in esports and chess, not seen in major sports. Saying chess is not a major sport. But prevents any dead rubbers. I don't really mind dead rubbers. I think they're just a part of the game. I wouldn't mind seeing this kind of thing trialed in like exhibition tournaments. So maybe we'll see it. Forehand of Rafa, he runs around the backhand. The forehand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa down the line. Oh my gosh. Rafa Nadal is not here to mess around. He is not here to mess around. Another forehand winner. He wants to break serve. He does want to break serve. Boom. On the run. Forehand slammed down. What can he do? What can he do? It's a ripper. What a ripper from Rafael Nadal. Good serve. And Nadal can't get it back. I'm sure you guys will get the reference. Phenomenal. Backhand of Rafa is long. And Nadal, not happy. He groans like, ugh, come on. Let's go, Rafa. Let's go, says the crowd. They want to see him win this match. RUUD has a 40-15 lead up in this game. Good serve out wide. Now the forehand put away. Good from RUUD. Good, good, good. He's held on well there. Gets a nice hold to go 5-all, and it's another business end in the second set. And we know what happened last time. Rafa did hold serve easily and then broke him to love. We'll see if that happens again. 5-all. Predictions for this business end. What do you guys think? Oh, huge ace out wide from Rafa. His 14th ace of the match. I mean, this is what he was doing in Australia earlier in the year. This is what he was doing in Australia. His serve alone was winning in matches in Australia. 15th ace, sorry, not 14th. Yeah, Lena Rybakina must. I mean, that was such a shame that she's not even top 10 after like winning Wimbledon. Yeah, really is a shame. Second serve here for Rafa, I think. And the return again into the net from Casper RUUD. I mean, come on, Casper. I mean, a lot of good serves from Nadal, but second serve, you cannot be missing these second serve returns. It's unforgivable at this stage, especially when you want to get back in the match. Don't want to give Nadal another chance to get an easy hold. There's a good platform here to get it. 30 love up. Women should have its slam status removed. That's a bit. I mean, it kind of did. It had its ranking points removed, and that is a lot of the prestige of it, isn't it? Oh, what a return from Casper RUUD! What a backhand return! We've not seen much of that today. What a return! He caught Nadal coming up to the net. He just dropped that backhand in at the shoelaces, cross court. That is brilliant. What a shot from Casper RUUD. What a shot. 30-15. Gets a point back. Forehand of RUUD. Oh, great forehand. Now he's in the rally. Forehand Nadal. Backhand slice of RUUD. Forehand Nadal. Backhand slice of RUUD. Oh, he's done well. Again. Oh, what a shot from Nadal. RUUD's up his level, but Nadal has two. This is great tennis. I thought this slice of RUUD was going to catch him off guard. The little slice here. The slice here, sorry. And then Nadal. What a half volley pickup. In behind RUUD. That is just brilliant. He got low. That's just so good. What feel on the ball there. And there's an ace. What a game from Rafael Nadal. He saw RUUD's challenge. A few amazing backhands. He's thought, I don't care. I'm going to hold serve anyway because I'm Rafael Nadal. And he does that. What on earth was that half volley pickup? Amazing from Rafael Nadal.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal!
Unbelievable.
Rafael Nadal. I mean, what words can you say about him that haven't already been said? He is a complete machine of a man. What is this? What a shot. What a shot. Every game's one-dimensional against Rafa. When he's playing like this. I mean, just can't get over that shot. And after RUUD did what he did in the backhand before, the fact that he was so fearless to just take that half volley on like that. I mean, amazing. Listen to Rowdy, everyone. Hit the like button, guys. Come on. Hit that like button. As the thing is, backhand just doesn't hold up against the best in the world that are left-handed. He has a good record against Cam Norrie. So I don't think it's just left-handers in general. Drop shot from Rafa. It's just too good. It's too good for Casper RUUD. It's way too good. I'd love to see that kind of record if anyone could pull it up. I don't know where to find that kind of stat. That would be interesting to see, though. Oh, big let there for RUUD. Big let off. Don't worry, Sporty. I'm sorry. I wasn't meaning you. I wasn't meaning you. Keep the like button liked, please. It's because I am Canadian, MJ. And there it is. Just like in the last set. RUUD making errors, serving at 5-6. Love 30 here. And this really is the business end of the match. Backhand here. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand Nadal. Backhand of RUUD. Clips the net. Forehand Nadal. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand Nadal. Backhand slice of RUUD. To the forehand Nadal. Back to the slice of RUUD. Forehand Nadal. He's just really catching RUUD in the backhand corner right now. Backhand of RUUD. Forehand Nadal. Forehand of RUUD. Backhand Nadal. Backhand RUUD. Trying to get it on to something. Backhand RUUD. He slams it into the backhand slice of RUUD. Backhand Nadal. He's just missed it. 15-30. And great digging in from Casper RUUD there. I mean, Nadal was brutalizing the backhand corner. He really was. And it was a very big rally for him to win. 24 shot rally. He got through it. 15-30. Still in the match. Still in it. If he lost that rally, which he looked like he was going to, it would have been 3 match points, but 15-30 now. Ooh. Call the fault. Second serve here at 15-30. Did so well on the backhand there under pressure. He came up trumps in the end. Backhand of Rafa, backhand of RUUD. Forehand of Rafa. Oh, that's too big. And you can't leave it short against Rafa's forehand. You know what he's going to do. And again, we have break points at 5-6, and this time they're match points for Rafa to get his first win in the round robin phase here in Turin. It is match point Nadal.
Match point.
Match point Rafael Nadal. 15-40. Oh, someone shouting out during the serve there. Might have put Rafa off a little bit on return. Doesn't get it back. 30-40. Second match point now, though.
Match point.
Second match point. Backhand. Oh, clips the net. Forehand RUUD. Backhand Rafa. Forehand RUUD. Backhand Rafa. Oh, it's too good from Rafael Nadal. Way too good. And he wins his first match in Turin. He wins his last match of the year professionally. Ends it on a good note. We're smiling at the net. Rafael Nadal wins 2 sets in very similar fashions there. 7-5, 7-5, both breaking at at the 5-6 point. And RUUD just cannot handle Rafael Nadal at his best. I mean, too good from Rafa. He upped his level so much in that second set, and he was serving well all throughout. Rafael Nadal, well-deserved match win there. And he'll be confident going into their little run of exhibitions in South America. Nadal and RUUD will be playing on the clay courts there quite a few times next month. So Rafael Nadal, he gets the win, and let me see what that means for obviously he's not going to go through, but he'll just be looking a little bit better, just getting that win on the board in the group. Doesn't look as bad 1 and 2 as to 0 and 3, and he gets the win. Well done, Rafael Nadal. I feel like RUUD no way, Stephen, no way. That was all Rafael Nadal, and he's playing huge tennis. Maybe RUUD was a bit not motivated as he's already through, but great win for Nadal. He really upped his level, really upped his level. Peter saying, ciao, grazie, Davide, thank you very much to yourself. And I will be back later for the Fritz Felix Auger-Aliassime match, the decider to get into the semifinals to play Novak Djokovic there. So please stay tuned for that one. 7-5, 7-5. Nadal gets through this match. He wins this one, but he's not through to the semifinals, but he ends the match. He ends the year on a high. Rafael Nadal playing incredible tennis. See you guys later.
Hey! Vamos!